guys, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. Today, for once, we're gonna do something a little bit more lighthearted because I feel like we all need it, to be honest. I need it. I've been stressed all day, feeling like I need to vomit, but I also know that if I'm gonna vomit, I'm gonna faint. So things have been hectic in this household. I figured we could do something silly, and by something silly, I mean we could watch another Troom Troom video. This one in particular should be relatable for me. It's called 14 Funny College Life Hacks, and since I've gone to college, I feel like this should speak to me on some kind of level. I don't know how relatable it is as much as how realistic are these hacks. Before we get into the video though, I did want to thank our sponsor today, which is Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a free mobile and PC RPG game that's known for its fantastic graphics. You can use my links below to download Raid yourself to either your mobile or your PC. Raid has 16 different factions that you can play in their new feature called Faction Wars. Personally, I gravitate towards the Undead Horde because it's part of the corrupted faction group. The Undead Horde is made up of ghouls and creatures of the night that inhabit the forgotten tombs, and I simply love the imagery that comes with that. One of my favorite champions is Temptress because first of all, the outfit. You guys know how much that matters to me, but aside from that, she also has a flying daggers attack. How cool is that? Self to your edge in the ongoing tournaments. Compete against the raid community while fighting the Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, the almighty Fire Knight, or the Notorious Dragon in order to win awesome rewards and rare artifacts. Go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you are a new player, you will get 100,000 silver plus one free champion, Jotun. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. Good luck, and I'll see you there. Thank you, Raid, for sponsoring this video.
A blackboard eraser? It's too boring! Clean the blackboard with your smartphone and get a new bright phone case.
Has anyone ever done that? Like, imagine you seeing someone and the teachers and the professors like, hey, can you erase the board? Which has never happened to me past high school, but anyway. And the person has the eraser and instead of erasing it, they look at it, they throw it across the room and they're like, hey, I'm sorry, I would think that something was wrong. Like, are you having a stroke? Like, what is happening? Why are you doing this? Also, it looks like it's chalk on her cover, and I'm pretty sure she said a blackboard eraser when that's a wipe. What is going on?
Christy is exhausted. I thought these lectures would never end. My bed! Finally! My beloved pillow! Christy, you're already back. You always come early. Ah! My foot! Christy, how can you be so messy? Keys aren't supposed to be on the floor. I have an idea. Separate the rings from a binder. Attach a paper picture of a house to a cardboard rectangle. Glue on a printed label that says, Sweet Home. Use a sponge to coat the surface with acrylic paint. Trace the outlines of the house and the letters with a different color. Add a Troom Troom logo. Fasten the rings on the cardboard. The result is a creative key holder. I'll hang my keys near the door. Christy, try leaving your keys here. You'll see it's very useful. All right?
I'll admit this one is potentially useful. That being said, unless you have a binder that's in such a terrible condition that you have to throw it away, then it makes sense. But I don't know how many people have just like piles of binders that are decaying and falling apart, and then they're like, oh yeah, let me take the rings out. Because then otherwise, if it's a well-functioning binder, you just wasted that, especially because it costs less to buy hooks that you can screw into the wall than to undo a binder. And I mean, I think it looked cute enough, like if you care about the aesthetic of your key holder. I feel like a lot of these life hacks, or whatever, college life hacks, are just making something very simple complicated, because A, key holders like that exist pre-made, and B, like I said, you could get a hook that screws into the wall that costs like $1 and then you're done. So like taking all these extra steps, speaking as someone who was in college, I wouldn't be bothered that much. It works, but it's like a bunch of extra steps. Also, you're gonna learn that Christy and the other girl are both equally as annoying, because Christy is just like a shit show who doesn't care about anything apparently, and the other one's like the biggest, most pompous nerd who thinks she's better than everyone, so just know that.
Christy is sorting her paints. This shade doesn't match. This is a paint disaster. Christy, tidying your creative chaos? Take this. It's for your paints. Coat an old cardboard folder with acrylic paint. Glue on plastic parts of push pins in 2 rows. Press a tube of paint with a binder clip. Hang the clips on the plastic pieces. Put brushes in the plastic pocket on the spine of the folder. I can't believe it! But this is actually really useful and pretty. Thanks, Cindy!
Again, we're assuming you just have a broken binder lying around, or you're willing to break a binder to arrange your paints. But the thing is, the number of steps you have to take, again, just why? You can buy a pencil case on fucking Amazon. I'm sure that there's an organizer even on Amazon. Like, actually, you know what? Game on, bitch. If you Google it, there are a bunch of paint or marker organizers. I get that you don't want to spend money, but I feel like these are a lot of steps doing things that don't need to be done. And it's like, why would you waste a bunch of push pins or thumbtacks and glue to put them in a binder? And then in the binder, I think you could only fit like 12 on each side. To correct myself, it's not even 12 on each side, it's 12 in total. I don't know any artist that only has 12 paints, okay? Like, that is unheard of to me. Even I have more than that, and I'm not even a fucking artist. So, failure. Absolute failure, I tell you. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work for not a lot of payoff, but okay.
We are taking a test today. Christy, what do I see? A phone? Ahem. I'm taking away for the rest of the class. Mr. Cosine, please don't! This pop socket is my eraser! I need it for the test! Cut 2 identical pieces out of a colorful eraser. Attach the eraser to a pop socket. Symmetrically place both pieces. I believe you! I'll give you the eraser and I'll keep the phone. Aw, algebra is quite the punishment.
This one is by far, I believe, one of the most mystifying ones in the video, because if you have a pen, I'm assuming you have your pencil case. And if you have your pencil case, that's where you could have put your eraser. Also, logistically, I don't have a pop socket on my phone right now. You'd have to erase, take your phone and just like, this is a piece of paper, do this really hard, which that just seems awkward and ineffective. I thought it was gonna be a cheating trick because I know they have a lot of those, but I don't get it. Is this something people do? Am I too old to understand the youths? Is that what it is? Because if that's what it is, that's even more concerning. Yeah, come in.
I can't remember if you liked cream soda or not, if you even tried it, so I want to see if you tried it.
I'm filming.
You're filming? Okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna keep this in. Oh no. It tastes like medicine. Ugh.
What?
I've tried it before. Oh, God.
Yeah. Alright.
Enjoy your stupid drink.
Cindy is busy ironing, and Christy is throwing her stuff all over the room as usual. Markers end up on the ironing board. Whoops! The iron lands right on them. The t-shirt is perfectly ironed. What is that smell? Oh no! The iron! Ah! It's hot! So what do I do with it now? Take the wadding out of a dry marker. Put empty markers on parchment paper. Cover with another sheet. And iron. Cut off the protruding edges with a heated utility knife. Smooth out the sharp edges with a nail file. Trace the outline of a colored piece on a plastic Ziploc bag. Leave a ½ inch allowance on each side. Cut it out. Seal the edges of the bag using a flat iron. Put the plate in the pocket. Now I don't have any more markers, but I have a creative clutch.
Okay, this is legitimately, by far, the most wasteful and craziest scenario ever to me. Your roommate is ironing. Right when she's holding the iron, you put all your markers right where she puts down the iron on the ironing board, which in and of itself, are you okay? And then on top of that, because you've ruined that set of markers, you decided that you're gonna ruin another set of markers to make a creative clutch, and like you're gonna seal it with not even with glue, but with a straightener. The fumes, I can't, oh my god. This is a shit show. Like, this is by far the worst. And I don't know how that's a hack. Like, a lot of these are just wasting things when you could have just bought something, or if an accident happens, like the, moment where we all have put our markers on the ironing board and things just, shit happened, because that's something that's happened to all of us. I don't know what is going on. That is the conclusion of this video. Let me know if any of these scenarios have happened to you, because I'm sure most of them, if not all of them, apply to pretty much anyone, anywhere, on any planet. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed a lighter hearted video for once. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and let's get